What's up, everybody? So this song is going to be standard tuning. You're going to have capo on the 3rd fret, and the way the intro starts out is going to be, you're going to put your middle finger on the 3rd fret on the B string. I'm going to count from the frets 1, 2, 3 from the capo. So 3rd fret on the B string with your ring finger, and then you're going to put your pointer finger on the A string on the 2nd fret, and when you're going to hit that A note or the A string and then hammer on to the 3rd fret with your middle finger. Okay, so it's okay, so you hit the A string and hammer on, then you hit the open D, then you're gonna pick up B, G, D, and you're gonna do that 3 times, so it sounds like this. Okay, then you're gonna just hammer on the A string, you're gonna hit it open, and then hammer on to the 2nd fret, and do the same thing. But you only do it once instead of 3 times. So then it sounds like this all together. Okay? And then you're gonna do this like this walk down, so it's gonna be A string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open. So it's 3, 2, 0 on the A, then same thing on the low E string. 3, 2, 0, then an A power chord, which is you're just holding down the D string through the B string, just hold it down with your pointer finger, and then hit the A string down. You're not really hitting the high E string though. Okay, so the whole intro looks like this. Alright, so coming out of the intro, you're going to slide on the low E to the 5th fret. Okay, and I have that whole 5th fret barred with my pointer finger. But you're only sliding, you're hitting the low E and sliding, okay? Then you're hitting this chord, which is going to be the D string on the 6th fret. I'm sorry, the G string on the 6th fret. And then the A string on the 7th fret. Okay? While this is barred on the 5th. So once you slide into the 5th, you're just going to kind of strike that chord and then kind of mute it right away. Like that. Okay, so after you do the first chord, you're going to come down and hit the open E string, the low E. And you're going to do like an E major shape. So 2nd fret on the A and D, and then 1st fret on the G. Okay, but you're doing the same thing. You're gonna hit the open E and do like a strike on that chord, and then mute it again. So it's like that. Okay, that's the next part. So after you do that E, you're gonna slide again back to the 5th, do that same chord that I showed you, do the strike on that chord, and then right after you strike it, you're gonna do this little like lick. So you're really just playing like these middle 2 strings, like the D and the G string. You're gonna do like a double stop on the 7th fret. You're gonna hold those 2 strings down. I use my ring finger. Hit those 2 strings. Then while your finger's still barred on the 5th fret, you're gonna hammer onto that 6th fret on the G string. So it's you're hammering onto the 6th fret G string. Okay, so that whole part sounds like this. Okay, you're gonna do that twice, just how I did it right there. So after you do that last part of that hammer on, then it goes to this D chord, And again, what the D is, it's going to be 2nd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the high E, and then 3rd fret on the B. And you're strumming from the D string down. So when you get there, you just do 1 strum, and then a couple of little strums, and I kind of pick through it. Hit the high E, B, and G string, so it's. This is the next chord, which is going to be 1st fret on the D and 2nd fret on the B. And you're only playing the D through really the D through the B. So you're only playing kind of like the 3 strings right there. And just do, a little strum through that. So up to that point, this is what it looks like. Okay, so after this chord, you're going to go back to the A power chord that I first showed you on the 2nd fret. You're going to do 2 strums on that, and back to the E major, 2 strums on that, and then back to the A again. And after you do the 2 strums the 2nd time, you come back and do that little double stop, then hammer on, okay? From the 5th to the 7th, like I showed you. And then it starts right over again. So after you do that all the way through, you're going to do the whole thing a 2nd time. And then once you get to the end again, where it ends with this, and then instead of going back up here, instead of doing that, you're going to go like this. So what that is, you hit the A power chord, E, hit the A power chord again, and then you're gonna hit the 3rd fret on the low E and kind of give it a little bit of a bend, and then the A power chord again. So slowly it looks like this. Okay, so after that, you're gonna go into like the chorus part, and the chord progression for that kind of sounds like this. Okay, so the chorus then is you're gonna go back to the E major again. That's the chord that you start on. I do like a down, up, down strum. Then you're gonna do an A chord. You could do a power chord again. Then you're gonna go back to the E major, but you're gonna hit the strings open and hammer on. So it sounds like this. So 1 strum on the A, and then to the hammer on. So it's. And you could do another A like this, where you're just holding down the D, G, and B strings on the 2nd fret. I'm using my middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. You could do an A chord like that also, or the power chord. So it's. Okay. Then you go to an A chord. G. And then you end on the D again. And then just to tell you what a G, how to do a G, it's going to be 3rd fret on the low E, 2nd fret on the A, and then high E string on the 3rd. And you strum all the strings. Okay, so here it is again, the chorus. And then one strum on the D, like that. And then back to this part. Okay. And yeah, that's all really the main parts of the song besides the solo. And I'm gonna show you how to do the solo right now also. But so yeah, that's all the parts you're gonna need to know for the song, all the chords and everything. The only thing left would be the solo in the kind of in the middle of the song, and just to show you how that goes to. Oh, so okay, so when he's coming off the chorus and he does that last power chord part. He goes right into the solo after that, and I don't know it note for note, but this is pretty much what he's doing. So to go through the solo pretty quickly here, you're gonna hit the open E string, just open the low E string. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th when you hammer on to the 3rd fret, and then open A string. Then it's going to be 2nd fret on the A, hammer on to the 4th fret. So it's hammer on, 2nd fret on the D, back to the 4th fret on the A, and then back to the 2nd fret on the D. And then it's you're going to pull off from the 4th to the 2nd on the D. 4th fret A, and then again 2nd fret D. Okay, so it's then you're gonna go 3rd fret on the A, 3rd, 2nd, open. So it's 3rd, 2nd, open, 3rd fret low E. So it's so after you hit the low E on the 3rd, then you hit the A string twice, open. Then you hit it on the 3rd fret and pull off. So it's like that. Okay, so from the beginning. Okay, next part is slide from the 2nd to the 4th on the A string, and then hit the D string twice. Give it a little bit of vibrato, and then hammer on the D string from the 2nd to the 4th. So it's hammer on to the D string, 4th fret, then G string on the 2nd fret, hit that twice. So you're gonna bend then. So you hit that twice on the 2nd fret G. That's the next part. You're gonna bend up on the 4th fret G. Bend back down. Then 2nd fret G. 4th fret D. And that's how you end it. Another bend on the G. And then to the 2nd fret G. So from the beginning, slow. Okay, next part, you're gonna do a hammer on, or just do like a hammer on pull off from the 2nd to the 4th. Okay. G string. And then you, after you do the hammer on pull off, land on the D string, 4th fret, and then back to the 2nd on the G, 2nd fret. So it's from this point. Okay, hit that twice on the G. The next part sounds like this. So what that is slide on the D string from the 2nd to the 4th, G string 2nd, back to the 4th fret D, then quick bend up, bend down on the 4th fret G, G on the 2nd again, so it's okay, so after that bend, 4th fret D, 2 on the 2nd fret G, and then just 4th and then 2nd on the G. So next part, you're gonna hit the G string on the 2nd, like a quick, just little hit, and then you're gonna come to the 5th fret on the G string. You're gonna hit it once, bend up and bend down. So that's what it sounds like. So it's then back to the 2nd again. 2nd on the G, then the 4th on the D, and then back to the 2nd on the G again, and hit it twice. So it sounds like this. Give it a little vibrato, and then the next part, you're gonna come to the 5th fret on the B string. Okay, so on the 5th fret B, you bend up, bend back down, then you come to the 4th fret on the G. Do a little bit faster bend up and down. So you bend up, bend down, pull off to the 2nd. So it's pull off, land on the 4th fret D, and then you hammer on the G string from the 2nd to the 4th. Okay, so it's so last part on the G string, your 4th fret, you're gonna do like a double, like a bend. You're gonna bend it twice, and then 2nd fret G, and then just one bend up again on the 4th fret, and then open D or open G. Okay, so that last part sounds like this. Okay, so from the beginning, slowly, it looks like this. Okay, so the solo up to speed looks like this. Then it goes right back into it again. Alright guys, so yeah, that's all the guitar parts of the song. But listen to it so you could put it all together and, you know, play along with it and everything. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do for more lessons and tutorials. And I'll see you guys next time.